For today's video, we're going to get some gameplay with the new mythic sword, the Storm King's Ravager. And this is what it looks like up close. You'll be able to get it as a reward from the power level 140 Storm King. Obviously, in order to get mythics to drop, you're first going to have to complete your weekly Scion of the Storm King quest. Once you complete it, you'll have a chance for it to drop after you defeat the Storm King. And the perks that came with mine were attack speed, damage, physical damage, and crit damage. And whenever you hit an enemy, it's going to empower Storm Wave to shoot a piercing wave of energy, dealing 245% of weapon damage, and that can stack up to 7 times, increasing the width of the wave with each stack. All stacks are removed on using Storm Wave or switching weapons. You'll be able to put 3 crit damage perks on it, as well as 3 attack speed perks, and the only elements you'll be able to choose are physical and energy.
Just upgraded.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and max it out. But the perks we're going to use are crit damage, crit rating, physical damage, attack speed, crit damage. And at the very bottom it says Sword Storm King. The Storm King's horn, forged into a versatile sword. It has the ground Storm Wave attack, which is a heavy spin slash attack that damages enemies in front of you. And it also has the air Storm Strike, which makes you warp to the targeted enemy, dealing heavy damage. And for our loadout, we're going to use Swordmaster Ken as our commander with the Preemptive Strike Team perk. And for our support team, we have Paleo Luna, Mainstage Quinn, Whiteout Fiona, Crossbones Barrett, and Lotus Assassin Ken. And the mission we're going to do is this power level 132 evacuate the shelter, and Cookies is going to be helping us out. But before we get into the gameplay, I do want to show what this sword can do. And first, I guess we'll start off with the regular attack. So here's what our regular attack looks like with 1 attack speed perk. And keep in mind, whenever you hit an enemy with this sword, it's going to empower the Storm Wave. And you'll be able to use your Storm Wave whenever you use your heavy attack. And it almost looks like the Noble Launcher. So right now we haven't hit anybody, and when we use our heavy attack, it doesn't send any Storm Wave. First you have to hit some enemies to empower it. And once it's empowered, then it'll shoot a little Storm Wave with it. And that's going to deal 245% of your weapon damage. But again, in order to shoot that piercing wave, first you have to get some hits with it and empower the Storm Wave. So since we don't have any hits right now, if we try to use it, it doesn't shoot a piercing energy wave. But once you get some hits, it'll activate it.
That's right.
And the next time you use it, it'll shoot a wave. You see, that one was tiny, so if you want to make it bigger, just get some more hits and it'll make the wave even bigger. And it can also stack up to 7 times. And it's going to get wider with each stack. And the piercing wave will only go away if you switch weapons or when you use it. And here's what the heavy attack looks like when you're in the air. Looks very similar to the Spectral Blade. And with our current rolls, the heavy attack uses a total of 30 energy. And this is one of my favorite heavy attacks because it's really useful when it comes to traveling around the map. And I believe this and the Spectral Blade are the only 2 weapons that have this heavy attack. So whenever you get a few hits with it, you'll be able to shoot a piercing wave, which basically gives you a long range attack with a melee weapon. And there aren't too many melee weapons that have long range attacks. This one and the Astro Bat are the only ones I can think of. So it's almost like you got 4 different attacks with 1 melee weapon. You have the regular attack, you have the heavy attack. After you get a few hits, you'll have the piercing wave of energy. You can also jump in the air and warp to the targeted enemy. I kind of want to see if you still shoot a piercing wave of energy if you use it while in the air. So let's go ahead and jump in the air. Okay, it doesn't look like. Let's see if we still have it when we land. Oh, we do. Okay. Okay, I think we did damage that time. So I believe the range is going to be somewhere around 8 tiles. When we went beyond that, it didn't do any damage to that wall. I also want to see if it works through structures. Let's see. Oh, doesn't look like it. And it looks like the hits you get from your heavy attack will count as stacks and allow you to shoot your piercing wave of energy. And I also want to test it out against some power level 132 Mist Monsters. And first we'll start off with the Smasher. And we're only going to use our regular attack for this one. Let's see, we did 380,000. And I think that was the most damage we did right there. I also want to see how much damage we deal with our regular attack against the Taker.
Soul Sucker!
And we killed him within a couple of hits. And I also want to test it out against this Blaster. So that's what the Ravager looks like against power level 132 Mist Monsters using our current loadout. And I also want to see how much damage we deal with our heavy attack. 856,000. Oh, and we one-shot the Blaster. I didn't even see damage numbers on that.
What the fuck was that damage?
Alright, let's try this again. Wow, how come I can't see the damage?
What the fuck was that damage, my guy? Oh!
And I also want to see how much damage we can deal with our Storm Wave.
And look at the damage! Look at the damage!
Oh, we just did 1,000,000 damage with the sword. And we did that solo. Okay, so we did over 1.1 million damage with our Storm Wave. I think that's the most damage I've ever done with any melee weapon while playing solo. So definitely a good weapon in terms of damage. And I also want to see if it causes propane tanks to explode. Oh, okay, I guess it does. And I also want to see if the piercing wave of energy will cause propane tanks to explode. Oh, he actually dropped it. Oh, wow. Okay, so the regular attack can cause it to explode, but the piercing wave of energy will cause them to drop it. So if you see exploders, you're going to want to use your Storm Wave. And I also want to see if it pierces through shield or shield. Let's see. Oh, it looks like it does. Oh, wow. But it doesn't look like it's going to be able to penetrate through the Riot Husky shield. Alright, so since we're playing Evacuate the Shelter, the first thing we have to do is run to it and defend it.
Find the shelter before the husks do too much damage.
And since we're the only ones who's loaded in, all we have to do is get a total of 10 kills.
Oh boy, I'm upgrading everything.
Alright, here we go,
Protect the
people.
shelter until the survivors can be safely extracted.
Wish I could.
So I only have one melee defender maxed. And she's using the Ravager as well. And I also have a 130 sniper defender. And oh, I'm already about to die. Let me get out of here. I'm out.
Yeah,
Nope.
get out of there, everyone. Come on.
I did change my loadout a little bit. I added Arlene. Here, I'll just go ahead and show it. We added Arlene Isa. And we also switched our team perk. Because... oh man, I am really about to die. Oh man.
Get out of there, everyone.
I have to put down some healing pads here, man.
Too many of them.
Hey, where you at? I got a heal boost. Where you at?
Oh, I love that attack. And I'm also going to try to do all of the attacks as well. Try to do as many as I can. And check
Do you
out
need
our
a heal
damage
boost, day
numbers.
one?
Yes, I do.
Oh, wait. There you go. Much better. For now.
Appreciate it.
Well, it may not be higher, but you know, I
Oh
tried.
man. We also got some coming from over here, Cookies. I'm going to check out over here since we don't have that many traps over here.
Alright, I'm gonna place a turret over here real quick.
Let's go ahead and use our heavy. There we go. Oh, well. So, yeah, I'm going to start using that Storm Wave a lot more since we don't really have any armor in our loadout at the moment. We're kind of weak. And let's go ahead and use our Warp attack as well. Great way to get around the map.
And it's a
So, in my opinion, I would consider this to be like the best sword in the game at the moment. I've never done 1,000,000 damage solo with any melee weapon. And this one has like 4 different attacks you can use. So, in my opinion, it's the best sword in Save the World at the moment, people. Oh, there's 800,000 right there.
she's down.
You can get Grandpa. I think he's down.
Yeah, I got him. I don't know where the woman is at.
Alright.
I'm just trying to check the whole area if they're breaking in, that's all.
I probably should have healed before we started. We didn't really have a whole lot of time because it was Evacuate the Shelter. Let's go ahead and use our Storm Wave. Beautiful.
Oh,
Look, we just
boy.
wiped out a whole lot of them right there. So yeah, the Storm Wave is just like the Noble Launcher, but better because you don't have to waste energy ammo for it. Matter of fact, you don't have to waste any ammo because it's a melee weapon.
You serious?
And look at that. That's incredible. Plus, it's good when it comes to propanes, or at least the Storm Wave is, because it makes them drop it.
Take it out.
And we don't have a mini boss. I'm gonna go ahead and throw down my slow field since we don't have one.
Yeah, go ahead and play the turret right now. There we go.
So the heavy attack is good. The Storm Wave is great. The attack speed is great. The damage we're doing is great. I can't think of anything I don't like about this sword. It's incredible, y'all.
There's a lot over here, everyone.
Yeah, we got some over here too. Wait,
They're gonna get in the nucleus. Come on, everyone.
I was over there with you. I'm gonna check the other side since nobody's over here. No. See, look. Storm Wave coming in clutch. Let's try to do it again.
Man, that hurts.
Ah.
You gotta defend.
I kind of wish the Storm Wave could go through walls, though. That would be super clutch.
I'm down. Lieutenant, take her next to me.
Alright, look at that. We just killed like 2 propanes right there. Where are you?
I'm over here on the east side.
Yep, I'm here.
Yeah, I can revive. I can revive. Watch out! Watch out! I can revive.
I got you. We're
All right.
good.
The shelter is falling.
Oh,
I'm right here.
I gotta go back to the other side, though, man.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Where
I
is
got
it?
this area.
Where is it falling? I don't know where it's falling. We got propanes laying around everywhere.
Yeah, pepperonis. Yeah, I get it.
So oh, that's where they were breaking in. I found it. Found a leak.
I found a leak.
So yeah, it has everything I like about all of my favorite melee weapons. It has like a Astro Bat type of long range attack. It has the Spectral Blade warp attack. It has fast attack speed. I think the attack speed is like
Oh my god, there's a lot.
0.47 seconds without attack speed perk, and it's 0.4 seconds with attack speed perk. Let's warp over there. Warp. There we go. Look at that. All you have to do is just a little jump.
Watch out, there's acid pools, whatever that is.
Yeah,
Get away from me.
I got you, man. Just keep killing, keep killing. We're good.
They're trying to get in the nucleus, everyone. They're
Yeah.
broken.
I see it. I almost kind of feel like with our loadout, I think we probably should have added prehistoric eyes.
Oh no, we got lobbers, everyone. Lobbers.
Do what you can, man. Do what you can.
I'm doing it right now.
Yeah, they're breaking in everywhere. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I think this may be my new favorite melee weapon, y'all.
It's alright, it's just...
Yeah, we're good. We're good, Cookie.
Okay.
Let us know which mythic weapon you all would like to see next. Either Storm King's Fury or the new mythic assault rifle.
Rescue.
Alright, so we got a level 4 loot chest with a person, gold, Eye of the Storm, hero XP, and a rare schematic. We also got some frost up, as well as some storm shards. Anyways, that'll do it for this one. Big shout out to Cookies for helping us out. Hope y'all enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.